Hi, I'm Ryan Firstenaw, and welcome to Viper Rendezvous 14. I'm your host for the weekend. Firstenaw Financial is my firm. We're your main sponsor, and we just want to welcome you to Viper Rendezvous. We are this year going to do a virtual drivers meeting along with our real drivers meeting the day of the event. And so this is your virtual drivers meeting. We're going to go through some of the things, some important things for the day. We're also going to have Jeff Lucina in the video as well. He's the track manager at MPH in Hastings, and he's going to be doing all of the safety stuff for us and covering that. And the real goal here is just to kind of shorten up our drivers meeting the day of, but get you some of the information ahead of time as well. And so right now, it's really important that you watch the whole video, and because when you get to the track, we are going to check that you actually watch this video. So when you come to check in at the track, basically what we're going to do is just ask you for the code words that we have hidden throughout this video, and we're going to have 3 of them. And so just pay close attention as we go through, make a mental note of them. They're pretty easy, and that way when you check in, we can verify that you actually watched our driver's video. And so here, our first code word is yellow. Pretty easy, got a yellow car, so let's start with yellow. Also, my whole team's going to be at the event, but I do want to introduce Ellie. Ellie, if you want to step in. This is Ellie Delaney.
Hi, everybody.
Ellie is the person that organizes everything for all of you Viper Rendezvous. She helps with registration. If you need anything, call Ellie. She would be glad to help you, but I just want to thank Ellie for getting everything set up for us, and we're super excited for Viper Rendezvous.
Yeah, thanks, Ryan. I'll be talking with you guys a lot leading up to the event.
Yeah, awesome. And something very important, we are communicating during the event via text message, anything that's going on during the event. So if you haven't accepted Ellie's text yet, please do as soon as possible. Sponsors, I want to go through our sponsors. Woodhouse Auto Family, Mark Jorgensen there at Woodhouse, we thank them for their sponsorship. Complete Performance Motorsports with Jeff Stout and Victor Caldarelli. Also thank you for their sponsorship. They are one-stop Viper shop. They specialize in performance, repair, and in-house products for your Viper. Prefix and Scott Rickard, he's going to be here as well. So thank you, Scott and Prefix, for continuing to support the event. Venomous Carbon and Eric Nabola, they have a ton of Viper carbon parts, and they may even have other things that are non-Viper. They do all this really cool carbon additions that you can have on your car. St. Louis Race Gear and U.S. Race Gear, Frank Palazzo, also a Viper driver here. Any auto racing safety equipment you need, you talk to Frank. Parts Rack, if it fits on or in a Viper, check out Parts Rack online. Hornady Manufacturing, prominently displayed here on my hood, but they are their slogan is accurate, deadly, dependable. Jason Hornady, thank you, Jason, for sponsoring us again this year as well. And new sponsor this year, Kelderman Manufacturing. Jeff Kelderman, he's a driver, and they are a new sponsor. They are a Midwest producer of aftermarket air ride suspensions for 3/4-ton trucks and larger. So if you don't like the way your truck rides, go talk to Jeff. I'm sure he can make it ride like a Cadillac. He doesn't claim that, but I think it gets a lot better. He's over in Iowa, by the way. And also Viper Nation, Bob Strickland, also sponsoring us as well. And then ultimately, Firstenaw Financial, we're your main sponsor here for the event, and we'll share some more information about us throughout the weekend. Next, I want to go over the schedule for the weekend. So the schedule is subject to change, but I want to give you some general ideas on how the schedule is going to be running. So basically Thursday, show up early morning is fine, probably 8 o'clock the track will be open. But really check-in starts at noon, and that goes till 5. We want you to check in at the clubhouse. We want you to bring your guest with you to check in as well, anybody that you've registered for the event. And then tech inspections noon to 5 as well, followed by parade laps, which will be from 5 to 6 in the afternoon. Friday, we're going to have a driver's meeting starting at 7 o'clock in the clubhouse. Should be shortened up because you're viewing this right now. And at 8 o'clock, we will go live on the track. So the first session will be at 8 o'clock. Plan on 25-minute sessions. We will have probably 5 sessions that day for everybody. Lunch break around noon. That will be in the clubhouse. That's part of your registration. It's part of your crew pack if you signed up your guests. And parade laps will also be over lunchtime. After noon, we have a special women's event. There's going to be a women's social over at Terry Class Garage. Terry's one of the owners. He has a garage at the track. And First and Off Financial and Ellie will be hosting the women's social. So if your significant other would like to go and hang out and have a few drinks and some hors d'oeuvres, it's on us. Let Ellie know if you haven't. There is no cost for that. Dinner, clubhouse about 6 o'clock. We're going to have dinner at the clubhouse. After that, we're going to have a band, and hanging out around the clubhouse, just outside the clubhouse, is going to be our setup spot this year. We will be providing drinks, probably beer and some festive beverages. And then the clubhouse will actually be open if you need a mixed drink or something. They will be there where you can buy those as well. But we'll be providing compliments of First and Off Financial some drinks for the evening. And also Terry's going to open up his garage. Terry has quite a car collection, so that will be open, and they'll be shuttling from the condo over to Terry's garage, so you can check that out and see all the cool cars that he has. Saturday, kind of same schedule. Drivers meeting 7, 8 o'clock is our first group. We'll probably get 3 sessions in the morning. At lunch, we're going to have parade laps. We're going to have a group picture. We're going to have our lunch break. Our group picture, we'll get you details the day of. Also, after lunch, we're going to run our short course for a couple hours. So basically, the track is cut in about half. There's a cut across, and we run a short version of the track. And everybody's invited to do that. You're going to get I don't know, maybe a 20-minute, a little bit shorter session on that. But that'll be exciting for the afternoon. And then after that, we should have another open session for you on the full course in the later afternoon. That night, we're going to have a dinner and banquet and auction. And that's going to be at 7:30. We have a new location this year. We're going to be downtown, and that's at the City Auditorium. So we're excited to have a new location, see a different part of Hastings. And we're also having our auction. And the auction this year is for the Victory Junction Gang, which is organized and run, I believe, by Kyle Petty, by the Petty family. And it's something that's near and dear to Jeff Kelderman. He's participated in raising money for the Victory Junction Gang over the years. They have some different events that he's participated in. And so we're excited to help support Jeff and his passion for the Victory Junction Gang. So if there's something Viper related that you don't need or something you want to share and bring to the auction that we can auction off and raise some money, that would be awesome. We had a super great turnout last year, and bring something again. We would love it, and Victory Junction Gang would really appreciate it. That brings me to my second code word, Vipers. All right, so we're partway through. We've got 2 code words. You heard the first one earlier. Now we have Vipers, and we'll get the last one here in a minute. But I'm going to turn this over right now to Jeff Lucina. Jeff's a track manager at Motorsports Park Hastings, and Jeff is going to go over some safety stuff, some operational things for us as well. But please, if you have questions, contact Jeff. His name or his email, phone number is all on our Viper Rendezvous website under the track information. So we'll turn it over to Jeff, and then I'll kind of wrap up with a few other details here shortly.
Hi, my name is Jeff Lucina. I'm General Manager here at Motorsport Park Hastings. Thank you for tuning in to watch this video. I'm going to give you a very quick overview of the flags and how we use them here at Motorsport Park Hastings, but more importantly, what you should do as a driver when you see one of these flags and how you let us know that you have seen one of the flags. Stick around through the end of the video. I'm going to give you a catchphrase at the end, and you may or may not be asked this catchphrase when you're registering to make sure you watch the video. So stick with me. This is all important information. We all play well with each other out on the track when we're all driving by the same rules. So first thing, the most important flag that we have is our yellow flag. The yellow flag is displayed in 2 ways. Standing yellow, that means the entire course is under yellow. No passing, have your vehicle under control. We'll typically send an entire group out under standing yellow. We do that for 2 reasons. let you get warmed up. And number two, more importantly, is so you see where all the flag stations are located around the track for that session. We got 2.15 miles, 13 turns, a lot of worker stations. So that way when they first send you out, they are standing yellow so that you know where they're at. Make a mental note, hey, there's a worker there. And the best way to do that is to give them a wave. You've now created a physical action, waving to that flag person, letting them know, I see you, the communication has been completed, okay? So standing yellow, make a note of where they are around the track. The other way we display the yellow is a waving yellow. This means that there's a situation that has happened or is immediately still happening in front of you. Slow down, have your vehicle under control, be prepared to take evasive maneuvers when you get to that. Again, no passing under a standing yellow or a waving yellow. A good example might be a car that is spun down here in turn 4, might be completely crosswise across the track. Worker at turn 4 is going to be waving the yellow frantically to get you to slow down as you come through that turn. Slow down. You may have to drive 2 wheels off. You may have to drive 4 wheels off the track to get around whatever the incident was. But the important thing is under a waving yellow, do not stop. Keep circulating, keep moving, because if you stop at one incident, now we've created a larger incident by you stopping. So a waving yellow flag, again, acknowledge it, slow down, be prepared to take evasive maneuvers. Green flag, everyone loves the green flag. The green flag here at Motorsport Park Hastings is displayed at turn 1. So once we got the entire run group out there under standing yellow, yellows will come down, the green will either be hung or more than likely waved vigorously so that you know all the passing zones are open for business. Pick up the pace, get on with it, and have a great time driving under the green flag. If there are no flags at any of the other turns, that means the entire track is green. You will only see the green flag at turn 1. The next command flag, these are all command flags where we are giving you important information that you must follow, is the black flag. Black flag means that there's been a driver infraction, or there may be a vehicle issue with your vehicle, or we may need to clear the entire track. Maybe a vehicle has just stalled on track and we need to get everyone off the track. So the black flag can have 3 meanings: driver infraction, vehicle problem, or we need to simply get all the cars off the track. So if you see the black flag, yes, it is for you. Corner workers actually may point at you and display it. If you see the black flag, please report to pit road at the next opportunity. So continue on around the track, give the signal for pit in, come in pit road. We will have a black flag station on pit road, a black flag standing up in a cone. Once you come up the black flag station, the grid marshal or the safety steward will come out and let you know what the infraction was. If there's time left in the session, we will get you back out on track. So again, this could be for a single driver, multiple drivers, or the entire session. Black flag, pit road. That's what you need to remember. Red flag is an emergency situation. We've had a car create a situation where we need everyone stopped. Red is for stop. So again, when you see the flag, acknowledge it. But now we're going to be doing something different, right? We're not continuing driving, we're stopping. So I see the red flag, I acknowledge the worker, I'm immediately checking my mirror. Make sure that my buddies aren't right behind me and that they're seeing the red flag as well, because now I'm going to be stopping, bringing the car to a safe and controlled stop on the track so that emergency vehicles can get by. Try to stop within sight of a worker station so that when the emergency situation has been resolved, they can put out the yellow flag or the black flag or whatever to get you back as part of your session. So a red flag is an emergency situation. Please stop in a safe, controlled manner on the track surface. Speaking of the track surface, next flag is the surface flag. This means there's grass, oil, water, coolant, transmission fluid, transmission parts, rear diff parts. Alien spacecraft may have crashed on the track. We don't know what it is. So that's why we are showing you the debris flag. There's something on the track that needs your attention. Don't drive over it, but just be aware of what it is, okay? You might see this for a lap or two before the worker pulls it down. We've let you know that there's debris on the track. Another way we use the debris flag here at MPH is this way. Folded in two, pointing to the sky. That means that there's rain in the area. It's a large track here at Motorsport Park Hastings. Sun could be shining in turn 2. It could be raining in turn 4. So we would show you the rain flag or the moisture from the sky flag. So that's what that flag means. All right, hang with me. We're just about there. Blue flag means faster traffic approaching. Let them pass at the next opportunity. If you see the black flag, yes, it's for you. There's a faster vehicle coming. You should never be surprised by a blue flag. If you're surprised by a blue flag, that means you're not checking your mirrors enough, and that there's 1, 2, 4 cars behind you that are driving at a quicker pace than you are. Please let them by at the next available passing zone. We'll discuss the passing zone at the driver's meeting. So let the faster traffic go by. It could also be slow traffic out on the track. White flag means there's a slower vehicle in front of you. Could be one of your fellow drivers. Could be someone that's run out of gas, having a mechanical issue. It could be one of our track vehicles out to retrieve parts of the alien spacecraft that's on the track. White flag means slower traffic. Be advised, be aware that there's still a vehicle moving, but at a slower pace. When you come upon that vehicle, if it's in a passing zone, take a safe pass. If it's an emergency vehicle, do not buzz my vehicles while they're out on track, but make a pass in a safe, controlled manner and be on your way. White flag, slower vehicle on track. And finally, checkered flag. Session is over. This means you've made it to the end of your session. Checkered flag will be displayed at turn 1. Woo! I made it. We're done. Keep your helmet on, keep your brain engaged, keep your belts buckled, and drive a cool down lap. Best way to cool your vehicle is to keep the vehicle moving, air going through the radiator, rotors, and wheels and tires moving with minimal brakes. Wave at the corner workers, thank them for their job, give them a thumbs up. No passing after the checkered flag. Checkered flag session's over. Checkered flag here 1. You've got almost an entire lap before you pit in. And again, anytime you're coming off the track, get that arm up and out the window, signal that I'm coming off the track, and come on. If you're coming off during the session, come to the black flag station, or when the session's completed, you'll come all the way down pit road and exit here at gate 2. So I told you, thank you very much for sticking with me. Here's your catchphrase that you may or may not be asked for watching this entire video, but it is fun with flags, because that's what we have here at Motorsport Park Hastings. And we have fun with you here at our facility, and we will see you out on track. Let's go.
All right, thanks, Jeff. Appreciate that, and we will touch on some of those things again, safety-wise, at the meeting. But this should shorten up a lot of it for us. Couple track day things that are important. We're going to have a QR code that you can scan when you get there that references a PDF that we have that has all the track information. So we're going to be all digital. The schedule, the roster, everything's going to be digital. We will email that out ahead of time, so you'll get it ahead of time as well. We're going to have some water there for you, compliments of First and Off Financial. We want you to stay hydrated because I'm sure it'll be a hot weekend. It almost always is in June. So even if you run out of our water, make sure you drink plenty of water throughout the weekend. We are going to have stickers. We're going to have sponsor stickers available that we're going to give you at registration. We just want you to put those on your car so we can turn your car into a race car for the weekend and give our sponsors some credit for helping us out and keeping the cost down for us. Race monitor, timing and scoring. There's going to be a race monitor app where you can check the timing and scoring, so that'll be all digital. Another hot item, ice. There's ice available at the track. There's a $5 on your honor. It's behind the clubhouse, or in the clubhouse, or behind the bathrooms. You can get ice. This year, again, we do have the Viper Race League time trials. And so some of you signed up for the time trials. It's really not going to change anything that you do for the weekend. You're going to run in a group, be assigned to a group. You're going to run in a group. We're just going to keep track of your times. In addition to what we're normally doing for our Viper Rendezvous times, your times will also go towards the time trials for the Viper Race League time trials. And so there'll be some additional trophies or prizes you're able to get throughout the weekend and be included in their time trial competition that they have throughout the year. Race fuel. There is race fuel just down the road, about a quarter mile at Pump and Pantry. So if you don't bring some with you, there is race fuel available right next door. The clubhouse. The well's going to be there all weekend providing food and drink during our prepaid stuff. So lunch both days, dinner Friday night. That's all part of your registration that the well is providing. The well is the company that runs the clubhouse for us. But they also will have other food there. So if you want to stop in and you need a snack partway through the day, or maybe you didn't get everybody signed up for meals as well, there's other things that they might have available as well. If you haven't signed your guest up for a crew pack, please do that as soon as possible so we can have accurate head count. You do have to pay for them before they can eat at any of the meals if you haven't already. Last code word is rock. So I think you put that together, you get Yellow Viper's rock. So if you skip to the end, I guess you got the whole thing, but hopefully you watched our whole video here. But I look forward to seeing you guys really soon. I'm super excited to get my car out and join you, and look forward to Viper Rendezvous 14.